What's up, everybody? Well, I got another video for you guys today, and today, a pretty fun one. So, as you may or may not have noticed, the setup looks slightly different, right? Well, it should, because I have built a new capture computer / secondary all-AMD computer. So, I figure we'll quickly go over the specs of the thing, and then I'll take the camera off, throw on some music, and just show you around the thing. So, first and foremost, we'll just get rid of the speakers first. So I went with some of these Klipsch Pro Media 2.1 THX speakers, and they sound pretty damn good. They have a weird buzzing noise, but I figured out what it is. I think it's because the power supply is in there, because they stop as soon as I pick it up to there. Now it goes away. I set it back down on the table, buzzing comes back. So I guess I need to get some little tiny tables for those to sit on. But then I won't barely be able to hear them because of my damn monitor. I guess I need to get something for the monitor to sit on, just to make it a little taller as well. Or maybe I can get something to attach to the side of the computer so I can put them right next to the monitor. I was hoping the desk was going to be a little bit wider than it is, but hey, that was my own fault for not measuring properly. So, that's the speakers we went with. Nice 2.1. There's a little sub down there next to my Sony sub. Now, for a desk / computer case, we went with this LIAN DK04F. And this thing was a pain in the ass to put together, but man, is it nice once you get everything good. And then another kind of just random thing. For a mouse pad, we've got the Artisan. It's a Hayate Atsu Ninja. I think the full model name is FXHYO-SF/MB. And then you can see the rest of the data on there. But pretty nice mouse pad. Sticks right to the frickin' table, doesn't move an inch, unlike my other desk mat. Now for a CPU cooler, we went with this Noctua NH-U12A chromax.Black. And then for a CPU, we went with a 7800X 3D. I'd show you the box, but I already put it up on my shelf next to my 1300 KF box. So then for a motherboard, since I've had good luck with ASUS, so I went with a ROG STRIX B650E-F gaming Wi-Fi. Don't really need the Wi-Fi part, but it was in stock, and I didn't see one that had all the same specs that didn't have Wi-Fi, so figured screw it. So that's what we went with for a motherboard. And then for a PSU, we went with this Be Quiet Straight Power 12 1000 watt. Way overkill for what I need, but hey, it's whatever. And it's a platinum, not a titanium, but I didn't really feel the need to spend like almost $100 extra just for 2% more efficiency. Even getting platinum is a little silly, if I'm honest. And then we've got a Radeon 7900 XTX. It's the Sapphire Nitro Plus edition. I just used that from the old computer. And then what else do we got? I know we're forgetting some stuff. RAM and SSD. Now the SSD is a Crucial 2 terabyte PCI 5.0 drive. I can't find the damn box. I should have been prepared when I made the video. I thought I grabbed all the boxes, but whatever. Same thing with the RAM. I don't have the RAM, but the RAM was from an old build I had lying around. It's some 6400 megahertz RAM that I had, DDR5. I'm not going to try to run it at 6400 on this thing. I already know AMD probably ain't going to handle that. I just figured that would be great to do 6000 megahertz, and then I could probably super tighten all the primary and sub timings up real nice. Or so is the plan. Whether or not it'll pan out, I don't know. So then we've also, for a monitor, we've got ourselves that Corsair Xeneon Flex 45-inch OLED gaming monitor. It's 240 hertz. It's got G-Sync and FreeSync. And it's absolutely awesome, and HDR, so this is a sweet monitor. The only problems are, there's no monitor arm, so I had to put it on the table instead of putting it on an arm, making it look even more cool. And then it's 3440 by 1440, so if you're looking at text and you're sitting super close to it, then you're gonna have a bad time. But with how far it is on this desk, I'm not gonna have an issue. And I have better than 20/20 vision. So if it doesn't bother me that much, I doubt it'll bother too many people, unless you let placebo get the best of you. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Well, no, there's two other things. We got our mice and keyboard. So for the mouse, we've got that Final Mouse Starlight 12 Phantom Small, which is just an absolutely cool looking mouse. I'd say it's the coolest looking out of all of their mice they've made in a while. The Super Light is lighter, obviously, but it doesn't look quite as cool as that. Definitely a better mouse, though. especially mostly because of that damn USB-C it's got. And then we got a Corsair K70 Rapid Fire. That's the one with the silver switches. So super fucking fast. And then last but not least, the only other thing I can think of is we got some nice Steel Series for a headset. I don't have a headset little holder on this thing anymore, so I have to kind of put that up on the table now. I'm not putting it on my monitor and possibly scratching my monitor up. I know some people will just kind of plop them on the side of their monitor when they're not using them. That ain't gonna be me. I am not putting that and possibly scratching on almost $2,000 monitor. But anyway, now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get this camera off, I'll pick out some music, and let's just take a quick little tour of the thing. Alright guys, that is a wrap for this video. I know I probably spent more time talking and yapping than I did showing it off, but there's not too awful much to show, and I'm not going to lift the glass off and show what is going on in there. I had to do that about 1,000,000 times trying to get things to work. And then I had to do something I've never had to do before. Have any of you ever had to install Armory Crate just to get your damn LAN drivers to work? They pretty much hold them hostage and force you to install that. I should have just said no, fuck you, and gone over to my other desktop on my laptop and just downloaded them right off their website and said no. But I just decided screw it and installed that. But what really screwed me over is it wouldn't even give me any wired internet or wireless internet on the Windows setup screen. And Windows needs internet now, or so it makes you believe. Luckily, I Googled a quick little command prompt thing to get around it, so that's at least cool. And of course, I will do a video with benchmarks and gameplay and all that next. I don't even have the XMP on, or whatever the hell they call it on this. Isn't it Expo or something like that, I think they call it on AMD? So I don't even have that on yet. Plus, I don't have the latest BIOS or anything. So I still got work to do. This pretty much was, I installed all of my Most of my software, I got OBS for my capture card. I think I got it all working. I guess we'll know next time I go to make a YouTube video and I plug one of my systems in. Hopefully I'll see a screen, and hopefully I'll have sound. That's what scares me. I remember people saying how hard that was to get working for them, but it just worked right off the bat with my last computer, so hopefully this one will do the same. That'd be just great. But in any case, I'm excited to get those benchmarks and whatnot, but I gotta go tinker and mess with the RAM and try and make that all good. And then I also wanna do like a negative PBO on it, on all the cores like I done on my last one. I'm just gonna go with -30 this time and just test for stability. I think I'll do that before the RAM. Obviously you don't wanna do both at once. That's a recipe for disaster. Do one thing at a time. Otherwise you're gonna go, well, what the heck is messing up, man? Trust me, I got impatient as a teenager and used to do that shit all the time, and all that led to was headaches. And then I realized, hey, don't do that. You're gonna have a bad time. But all right, that's about all I got for you for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.